jumper from outside. Just 2, no 3. Down low, Davis again against White. Off glass, and in for 2.
Bucket!
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about right there, baby.
Went right back to what you talked about earlier. Get that ball down low on the mismatch.
Down here. That's what and bucket.
3:50 left to go here, third quarter. Rochester Razor Sharks down by 3, 69-66. You're watching the Rochester Razor Sharks Broadcast Network. Back here live at the Blue Cross Arena, 3-point lead for the Charleston Gunners, 69-66. 3:50 left to go here in this third quarter. The Gunners doing a very good job offensively from the outside, but it seems as if Rochester realizes they've got a size advantage. 2 in a row, right down low to Jamal Davis. He scored on one, scored again, and is trying to complete the 3-point play, and does so.
Yes, he does. Woo! He hits all the rim, but he makes it.
It counts, folks. 2-point lead for the Gunners. Back the other way, Helton beat the defense but misses the layup. Back the other way come the Razor Sharks. Trying to work it down low. Aaron Williams against White. Now he gets a chance. Can't get that to go. Out of bounds. Save, but to the Gunners.
That's the right idea. If Aaron just goes with that little half hook on the baseline, you know, I haven't seen a lot of these guys with that move. You know, that might be a little old school, a la Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. But you want to have that.
Deep in the corner, and a give back to Collins after he missed the 3. Goldsberry saw him cut straight to the hole, gave it right to him baseline, able to get it in. Jamal Davis is having his way in the paint. 2-point lead for the Gunners, 3 minutes left to go. Third quarter. Pull-up jumper, Helton. Oh, just couldn't get the shooter's touch there. Back the other way, Council. And
something's going on out there.
And so Canarina gets called for the foul. Loose ball. And so he's trying to say he was pulled into the foul. But nevertheless, Aaron Williams will head to the line to shoot free throws.
You ever just looked at a young man and you just want him to just have just a great career here? This is one of those guys right here that I hope that the fans here, speaking of the fans, we had 3,893 on this Martin Luther King Day coming out to support the Razor Sharks. You just want to see a guy like Aaron Williams really allow the fans to see the beauty of his game. And I'm just hoping that happens for him as well as the fans.
Cross-court pass mishandled there by Helton. Gets it back, pull-away jumper, that's no good. Tipped around, picked up by Goldsberry. Goldsberry trying to find somebody to get the ball to. Okay. Double team. Cutting, White, foul, and the shot goes. John White cut to the ball, right towards the hole. Got the shot to go down and the foul.
White to the line for the Gunners, 1 shot.
So he'll get to the line to shoot the.
Look like coach is going to leave Aaron in.
3-point play.
Let him do whatever he's going to do. If you foul out, you just foul out. But
free throw by White is good, so he completes the three-point play.
Three-point play for White.
And there's a three-point lead for the Gunners. Swings it around. Council over to Carr. Carr slips, picked up by Friel, knocked away from him, picked up by Helton, and Carr fouled him because it was about to be a 4-on-1. So it's a good foul by Carr because the Gunners had the numbers. You can see here, he just slips on the ball. Friel gets it, then has it knocked away, and the numbers would not have favored Rochester if Carr didn't commit the foul.
It was a smart play. Smart play by Carr.
Back to live action. 2:01 left to go here in the third quarter. 3-point lead for the Gunners with possession of the basketball. Conarina has it. Carr on him defensively, trying to slip by. Floater in and out, no good. Rebounded by Davis. Back the other way come the Razor Sharks. 1:45 left to go, third quarter. Deep over right side. Carr thought about it. Goes deep into the corner, knocked away.
Out of bounds, still Shark ball.
And some wholesale front line changes for the Razor Sharks.
Number 15, Demetrius Howard. Number 23,
Johnny Mahan will come in, as is Demetrius Howard and Pierre Darden for the Razor Sharks. Howard for three. Measured it, made it.
Yes, sir, baby. The prettiest jumper in the PBL.
Don't leave him open. Goldsberry. Game tied at 74. Defended by Council. Trying to go by him. Council draws the foul.
Rochester foul number 11, Melvin Council. That's 2 on Melvin.
Goldsberry's just a fast player and doesn't seem to run out of any energy.
See how he's leaning?
Got him to the right, to the left, and on his heels a little bit.
Yeah, he's leaning. His head is leaning totally forward. Bad defensive posture. He's looking for help. Good block by Aaron.
Back the other way.
You got to get the ball first, sir. Get the ball. Take control of the ball.
There you go.
There you go.
Darden's with the basketball. Council with it across midcourt.
But as a defender, you should be looking like you're sitting in a chair.
Melvin Council just knifed through the defense for two. So the Gunners can play you if you're shooting up, spot up, but not able to stop ball. That's about the third or fourth time we've seen a player just dart right past their defense. Collins, Collins pull away jumper is good. He just stopped and measured it and got it to go down. Game tied at 76 with 35 seconds left to go here in this third quarter. Council, left wing, trying to work down low to Williams. Williams against White. Jumper, can't get that to go. Back the other way, Goldsberry. Shot clock turned off. 15 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Helton. Off the back of the rim, rebounded. Boy, I tell you, the Gunners are out rebounding the Razor Sharks here.
And you can see where Aaron's a little timid down there. He doesn't want to pick up that fifth personal foul.
3 seconds left to go in the shot clock. Council's going to have to move. Pull-up jumper, that's no good. Not the shot they were looking for. Razor Sharks down by one. So the Razor Sharks with a 3-point lead at halftime lose that third quarter scoring-wise and are down by 2. Gunners lead at 78-76. We'll start the fourth quarter coming up next on the Rochester Razor Sharks Broadcast Network. Back here live at the Blue Cross Arena, just getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Rochester down only by 2, 78-76. Charleston Gunners offensively, they can shoot from the outside, and they're picking it up on the low post. But you made an interesting point, Tony Scott, that the Razor Sharks need to start working that low post with their bigs.
Yeah. Once we establish that, you'll realize that the jump shots are a lot more. They're just wide open. I see that they just brought in Colby. He's back in. He's already had 5 fouls, so the next one I guess that he makes is a technical foul.
Baptiste back in the game. Williams lost it along the baseline, got it back. Jumper there, no good. Rebounded there by Collins. Helton has been the scorer in the third quarter. Down low to Baptiste. And they're going to get a foul on Williams, and Williams is just frustrated with the calls today. Reminder to folks, you can bring your office or organization to home games. Discount group tickets are available now. Call the Razor Sharks front office at 232-9191 or go to razorsharks.com. Armstead has got the shooter's touch today. Lionel Armstead can make him from any range, and the close to 3,900 here at the Blue Cross Arena kind of stunned here with a 4-point lead for the Gunners. Williams can't get that one to go. Back the other way come the Gunners.
Aaron's just got to calm down and just play basketball.
Helton off the dribble, reverse layup, and in for 2. James Helton.
The coach might have to get him out of there. He's a little bit too timid on the defense, and we just can't let a guy just walk the baseline and lay it up.
82-76, Charleston. Howard, that's no good. Rebounded by Mahan. His putback, no good. Rebounded by Mahan. Tries to go back up, stripped away, and they can't get it out of bounds. Rochester basketball.
Out of bounds, still Shark ball.
You can see here, man, thought he had an easy lane, couldn't get it to go. Second attempt, just couldn't get the handle on the basketball.
Today's official attendance, 3,893, 38-93.
And so the refs working out the last little details before the inbounds.
We're home Sunday at 2. Bring a couple friends.
And
well, at this point, you don't want to start looking at the clock and forcing things. But you want to get in, you want to continue to go with the low post, and you just need to finish one down there. You don't want to start rushing and pressing and trying to take shots out of rhythm.
Hard pass from Mahan through the hands of Williams. And it's a turnover again for the Razor Sharks. They need to get into that offensive rhythm here.
You're starting to look at their posture, and there's plenty of basketball left.
Minute and a half gone by. Razor Sharks have not scored a point here in the fourth quarter. Baptiste with it. Williams on him. He tries to knife through Darden and Williams. And Darden will pick up that foul.
So first up Pierre.
And Aaron Williams will take a seat. Sharon Giddens will get into the game for the Razor Sharks. And so is a shooting foul for Baptiste.
To the line for the Gunners, number 2, Colby Baptiste, 2 shots.
And he'll head to the line. So 2 minutes has gone by in this first quarter, Tony. The Razor Sharks have not been able to get anything started here. They've got to find some offense quick here.
Go back with the high pick and roll. Spread the court. Almost in your open. You almost got to wing it a little bit. Get them. They showed that they didn't do well with the high pick and roll. And guys got to be willing to sacrifice of themselves. Winning basketball starts when you're willing to sacrifice of yourself. And that's your best resume to build, especially as a minor league player.
Mahan for 3 deep. That's no good. That's not his spot there.
That's an ill-advised jump shot. That's frustration. Last time he passed it a little bit too hard. Passing maybe is not his strong suit. I don't know. But you can't You can't compound the situation or put salt in the wound by taking an ill-advised jumper like that.
And meanwhile, James Helton on the other side has been shooting the lights out for the Gunners. And they now, don't look now, have a 10-point lead on the Razor Sharks. What a shot and a bucket there by Melvin Council. Wow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When in doubt, take it to the cup.
And Council, who was undercut there by Goldsberry, but Goldsberry just knew he was beat. Thought there's no way he can make this shot if he goes around me. And he does. So Council head to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Free throw is good. So it was a 10-point deficit. Now down to 7.
Come up aggressive on the trap.
Collins with it, thought about it, pulls it right back out. Batiste back over to Goldsberry.
Get on your guy, watch his
hip.
hip.
The shot clock, Goldsberry around the rim pass, through the legs and out of bounds. Rochester basketball. Helton couldn't hold on to it.
That's where it all starts, right there on the defense.
9 minutes left to go here in this game.
Look like he's going back with a high pick and roll. This here is a nice play right here. You got a lot of options off of it.
Council fouled by Batiste.
And that's a technical foul. That should be a technical foul.
Charleston foul number 11.
Unless it's the
Vince Goldsberry.
Oh, yeah, they're asking for it. They say it's 2. That's what Coach is saying now. He wants to know how many fouls he's got.
That's 6. That was on number 2. He was the one that was up there. That was number 2.
They called it on 11. They didn't call it on number 2. They called it on Goldsberry.
Oh,
so that's that. They didn't get Batiste. Wow. Darden off glass and in for 2. So they called it on Goldsberry. They didn't call it on Batiste.
Goodness.
And Batiste stays in the game. And Coach Baker can't believe it. 8:40 left to go.
Coach Baker or the 3,893 other fans here either.
Helton, jumper, good. James Helton.
2-point bucket, number 25, James Helton.
From outside, and he is a problem. Armstead was the problem in the first half. James Helton is the problem here in the second half for the Rochester Razor Sharks. Mahan for 3. Can't get that to go. Batiste with the rebound. Goldsberry trying to go around. Counter for 3. Bang! From the left side. Collins.
That's a 6-point turnaround.
Oh,
3 points that you possibly could have had and 3 that you gave up.
And there'll be some wholesale changes when we go to this next timeout, as it was a front line about to check in for the Razor Sharks. And they'll wait for the next timeout. 10-point lead for the Gunners. Goldsberry blocked there by Darden. Out of bounds, but saved. Back to the Razor Sharks. Here come the Gunners. Back on defense. Blocked, saved, and given to Mahan as Council was going out of bounds. That is knowing exactly where your teammates are and making the right pass.
Johnny's got to get aggressive on defense here and move his feet.
And a good sail down by Goldsberry. His head went straight up off of the instant contact from Mahan. 7:11 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 8-point lead for the Charleston Gunners. We'll be back with more fourth quarter play coming up next here on the Rochester Razor Sharks Broadcast Network. back here live at the Blue Cross Arena with the Charleston Gunners shooting the lights out here in Rochester, 91-83. But still plenty of time in this one. 7:11 left. Tariq Spence, Tony Scott with you. There's plenty of time in this game. It's the Premier Basketball League, so this 8-point lead by the Gunners is nothing for now. But the Razor Sharks better find some offense quick, Tony.
You have JD back in here. It's going to be nice to see what's happening. You got some guys that is capable of playing some defense. Unfortunately, there he just knocked down a real big shot to back up to 10 points. But once we get this here established here in the low post, throw it into JD. Throw it in. That's been working for us all game.
They got Batista in the air, and JD gets the bucket.
He's going to be timid the whole rest of the way. Now we just got to get one stop at a time. Come down. We're going to work this here box situation. Okay.
And a traveling violation on James Helton. And Davis held his hand up as if, yeah, I fouled him, but nope. You fouled him after he traveled. Council can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Putback can't get it to go, but he gets it there.
I think he was trying to pad his offensive rebound stats.
Well, he did it. He got the rebound and he got the putback.
A la Moses Malone. I'm kind of dating myself right here.
That's a foul on the play. And I believe they're going to get Tashid Carr, and Carr can't believe it.
Rochester foul.
Nope. It will be on. And so, Council. Goldsberry will head to the line. Council talking to the ref, asking how could it be on Carr.
One shot.
And the shot is good.
Three-point play for Vince
So a
Goldsberry.
three-point play for Goldsberry. Davis to Council, top of the key, swings it around Eric Walton. Deep in the corner to Carr. Carr off the dribble. Stops, pops, gets it to go. Tashid Carr worked for every bit of those 2 points.
It's now or never. This is when you got to really clamp down right now.
And Goldsberry hits the deck hard.
That's 3 on Tashid.
And that's his third foul. Goldsberry will head to the line.
Gunners ball.
Oh, excuse me. They didn't call it on the act of shooting. They called it on the act of the move, so the foul took place before the shot. So they will inbounds. Helton, bad pass there, picked up by Council. He's going to try to finish, and he cannot. Tipped up by Batiste. That'll be a loose ball foul. And I believe that's going to be on Eric Walton, or no, Tashid Carr.
No, Tashid, number 2 came over the back of Tashid on the offensive rebound.
Charleston foul number 2, Colby Batiste.
Oh,
that
so
should
Batiste.
be a tech.
Yeah, so Batiste is now done.
That should be a tech. He already had 5.
Unless
he had 5 earlier.
Unless he didn't have 5.
I thought he already had 5 early.
Apparently not. They're not calling it, so they're not shooting free throws. So he's done for the game now. If he had 5, he now has 5. And off that inbounds, Council gets the layup.
He had 3 in the first half. Then he came down here. He had a foul right there. That was 4. He had a ticky-tack foul down there. That was 5.
No, they called that one on somebody else.
No. Down here when he grabbed JD after he botched up a play, that was 5 right there.
It is what it is.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just can't miss it. You got to call it what it is.
5-point lead for Charleston.
That was 6 right there on the over the back.
4 on Tashid.
We got to talk to the assigner.
You just won't let it go, Tony.
No, I'm not.
You just won't let it go, will you?
Can't. We got to talk to the assigner.
So Collins will head to the line for free throws. The first one is good. The Gunners continue to pad their lead 6 points, 97-91. And off of the inbounds.
I don't know if I can complain about the ref. Is that going to be a fine? I know.
We'll find out after the game, I guess. Council with possession of the basketball. 5 minutes left to go here in the fourth. Frill open only for a second before Collins gets on him. Council. Jumper. Can't go down. Walton had it, lost it. Goldsberry. And they'll reset the shot clock for Rochester to remain possession of the basketball. Friel, free for three. That's good. Keith Friel.
Jimmy knew he hit him.
4-point lead for the Gunners. Helton, trouble with it, out of bounds, and it will be Gunners basketball. And with right in the stomach.
Got him.
Clear. No call there by the ref, so they can continue to let him play as Helton lost that right out of bounds. Back to live action, swinging it around. Armstead for three. Ouch!
The one guy we can't leave open. The one guy.
Lionel has been playing that tune all day today. From outside, Davis, easy 2 points as the Razor Sharks working it down low. A little more than 4 minutes left to go here in the fourth. 101-96.
This possession is crucial. We got to dig deep right here. We got to get a stop. We have to get a stop.
What a reverse layup off the pass by Armstead. Wow.
Throw it in.
Walton looking around. Carr's got it. Trying to set up. 12 on the shot clock. Over to Frill. Wants to get it down low. Trying to create some space. Can't get it to Walton. Gives it back to Carr. Carr over to Walton. Walton's got to put it up. Jumper. That's no good. Tipped. Knocked around. Foul. And they're going to get on Helton. James Helton. 3:26 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Charleston with a 103-96 lead over the Razor Sharks. You're watching the Rochester Razor Sharks Broadcast Network. Live at the Blue Cross Arena, Charleston Gunners 103-96 over the Rochester Razor Sharks. 3:26 left to go here in the game. So we now have a rules change for the Premier Basketball League in this year. Tony, you would be right if we were going by the previous rules, but the new rule is 6th foul, you're out. 5th foul, there are no free throws.
Okay.
So now that he can play, but he gets the 5 fouls, he can play with the 6th foul, but if he gets the 6th foul, he's out of the game.
Okay.
Previously, they would do the free throws, and I thought the same thing. I'm like, well, maybe we missed the foul, but no, we've got all the fouls right. The problem is the 6th foul, you were already out of the game. So that's why Batiste was playing. He was playing timid, and he was playing cautiously, but he didn't want to pick up that next foul.
I'm glad that I was corrected because I was very hard on the officiating crew.
No, but I thought to myself, I'm like, well, if he's right, then we got a real problem. But that was a rules change this year. So,
and I do want to say, I do understand that this is by far the toughest game in all of sports to officiate because of how much movement, how much contact, what to call, what not to call.
Well, a lot of it is subjective because you're running into, you talked a little bit about the foul on Friel that wasn't called down at this end, but then you go down on the other end and there's a foul that you can't see from this certain angle. So a lot of the stuff is subjective, but you got to give the referees credit. They've let them get away with the contact. So there's been a lot of contact in this game that has not been called, and it has been quite an interesting game this afternoon. Inbounds to Davis once again. Blocked there by Harris. Davis measures it up. Thought about it. Goes right back in. Can't get the shot to go, but he'll head to the line. And you talked about it earlier. Working the ball, down low to Jamal Davis. Try to get those points in the paint. There's still plenty of time in this game.
When you mature as an athlete, you just want to get out of here with a victory. If Jamal have to give me 50 for us to come out of here with a victory today, then guess what? I'm going to ride Jamal for 50 if that's what it takes for me to win today.
Well, the Razor Sharks, it works in their favor because they stop the clock. Jamal heads to the line to shoot free throws, and you try to slowly creep back into this game. Down by 6, now down by 5. So he makes both free throws.
We're just 2 stops away from having the lead.
And with 3:15 left to go here in the fourth, still plenty of time. Helton has been the man that's shooting here in this fourth quarter. Knocked away, picked up by Council. After the races, Helton doesn't look like he can catch him. In for 2.
Like I was saying, we only 2 stops away, baby. 2 stops away, and we got the lead.
Only 3 points down now, 103 to 100. Armstead again. Can someone find number 3? Because he's about to turn the lights out here at the Blue Cross Arena.
Shooting and looking like a young, light-skinned Vinny the Microwave. Knocking down jump.
The shots go in no matter what he looks like. The shots are going in.
He's Drano, baby. Somebody gonna figure this thing out and play some defense on this kid.
106 to 100. Gunners with the lead. And Davis has to head to the line. Listen, you got to stop the clock. Slow everything down. The Razor Sharks have 3-point shooters. 2 threes by Friel. You're right back in the game. They've got guys that can make big shots. There's no reason to go crazy here. 2:33 left to go.
That's like an eternity.
Davis, first free throw is good. You get him back at the line. You stop the clock. Jamal Davis makes both free throws. 4-point lead for Charleston. 106-102. Goldsberry cut off there. Dribbling around with it. 7 on the shot clock. Council on him defensively. Over to Armstead. Ouch! Ouch! Again! Lionel Armstead. Carr in. Putback is good by Jamal Davis. Four-point lead for the Gunners. Armstead with the basketball. He's made the last 3 shots. Fouled. Off glass. No shot.
Lucky I wasn't guarding him. He'd have had a rug burn. He'd have had a wood burn. I'd have drove him so hard into the wood. He'd have been thinking about his next jumper.
You can't lose number 3. Number 3 is Lionel Armstead of the Charleston Gunners, and he has been a problem. Free throw by Armstead is good. Friel out, Mahan back in.
Gunners, number 33, Fred Harris, back in for Rochester, number 23, Johnny Mahan.
Looks like Coach decided to try Johnny's defensive skills on the young man.
Carterina out.
Second one's good for
And Harris back in for the Gunners. Back the other way. Minute 40 left to go. Razor Sharks down by 6. 110-104. Walton over to Mahan.
Throw it in.
Top of the key, Carr.
Throw it in. Don't take too long.
Carr tried to go down low to Walton. Stole it away there. Got to get up on Armstead.
You know. Somewhere here we can just caught a brain freeze. I don't know. Have you been watching the same game I've been watching? All I know is that every time we threw it into JD, something good happened. Why is it taking me so long to throw it in there to him?
Goldsberry can't get that one to go. Razor Sharks, 1 minute to go. Down by 6. Carr trying to lose. Collins runs into Harris. Harris gets called for the foul. And Carr will head to the line. So Tashid Carr will have to head to the free throw line, try to cut this down to a 4-point deficit. Starts with one free throw at a time.
No matter the outcome here, you know, Tyreek, this is going to be a great building block for the Razor Sharks. They learned today, when the rubber meets the road, where you can go. I saw today a grown man in JD.
Layup by Collins. That doesn't help the Razor Sharks cause at all. 112-104. 40 seconds left to go here in the game. Council over to Carr. Carr measures for 3. That's good. Tashid Carr. 30 seconds left to go. Razor Sharks will think about a foul, and they get one.
That's a good foul.
Walton.
Rochester foul on the air show, number 34, Eric Walton.
So that will put
That's one on Eric.
John White at the line.
John White to the line for the Gunners, 2 shots.
26 seconds left to go here in this game, and John White has 2 free throws coming up. First one is good. And the Gunners are trying to ice this game.
All they have to do is make these free throws and they can do it.
John White sets and measures, takes his time, lets it go, and it's good. 7-point lead for the Gunners, 114-107. Davis, top of the key, gives it up. Mahan trying to create space. Jumper. That's good. Johnny Mahan. 4-point lead. Razor Sharks running out of time. Finally gets Goldberry. And with 13.4 left to go here in the game, Charleston 114-110. And so Goldsberry will head to the free throw line. First free throw by Goldsberry is no good. That helps the Razor Sharks cause. Second free throw by Goldsberry is good. So he makes the second one. And the Razor Sharks will call a timeout with 13 seconds left to go here in the game. Next game for the Rochester Razor Sharks will be on Sunday, January 22nd, against the Lake Michigan Admirals. Doors open at 1. Tip-off will be at 2:05 at the Blue Cross Arena. Tickets are on sale right now at the Blue Cross Arena box office. So the Lake Michigan Admirals will be in town on Sunday, 2:05 tip-off. Plenty of tickets available. Head on down to the Blue Cross Arena box office. Be a part of Rochester Razor Sharks action. And with 13.6 left to go here in the game. Charleston is up by 5, 115-110.
Autograph session in the lobby with the Lady Sharks and select Razor Sharks after the game.
And so there is a timeout Razor Sharks, and they want to determine who had the timeout first. And so he wanted inbounds right here for that very reason, right in front of the Razor Sharks bench, so they wouldn't have to go the length of the court with a 13.6 left. And so Carr will inbounds. Mahan trying to go down low to JD. Finally gets it to him. Off balance shot, put back foul. And it is a foul on. That'll be on White. John White for the Gunners. So 11 seconds left. 5-point lead for Charleston. And Jamal Davis will be at the line to shoot free throws.
Two shots.
First free throw by Davis is no good.
I thought Johnny Mann was the one rebounding that, and I thought the foul was actually on the rebound and not on the initial shot. I could stand corrected, but.
Second free throw by Jamal Davis is good. 11 seconds left to go here in this game. And we will play the foul game as John White gets fouled again. So he'll head through the free throw line.
Number 32, Jamal Davis. His second. John White to the line for the Gunners.
So John White can put some distance here. Razor Sharks with a 4-point deficit here. But John White at the line. 9.5 left to go here in the game. First free throw is good. And that one's going to hurt, as it is now a 5-point lead for the Gunners. 116-111. And John White measuring up for the second free throw. Second free throw is good. So John White
Rochester
makes both free throws, and it is a 6-point lead with 9.5 left to go for this game. The Razor Sharks not looking good.
What I like that I'm seeing right now is coach is coaching every second of the game. What that does is it translates over into the team that you never quit, until the buzzer goes off, So, and I really like what he's doing. He calls the timeout. The ball is advanced over here to the front court where they can, hopefully get a quick pop, catch a guy, hit a knock down a quick three, and maybe a quick foul, and who knows.
So quick release here, quick shot off, hopefully you get a foul with that. Of course, you have to foul on the other end, but with the 9.5 left to go, I'm not sure what else is left for the Razor Sharks to do to try to pull this one out, down by 6. 117-111. And Carr set to inbounds. Mahan gets it, lets it fly, can't get that one to drop. And the rebound goes to Goldsberry, and this one will go into the books in the next 5.8 seconds. Well, Goldsberry will head to the line to shoot free throws before that happens. And the Charleston Gunners will come into the Blue Cross Arena and do what very few have been able to do the first time out, beat the Rochester Razor Sharks. It has not happened that many times before. As a matter of fact, I want to say it's probably happened maybe 3 or 4 times before in the history of the Razor Sharks.
I think we lost 4. I think it's somewhere between 4 and 6 teams that's come in here and won on this here court. And this,
but to do it for the first time is impressive. Knocked away, picked up by Mahan, 1.1, and now we are done. The Rochester Razor Sharks have fallen this afternoon 119-111.
Fans, remember, we're
And the Rochester Razor Sharks